You know, like, I would never marry for money. Like, I totally wouldn't do that. No, seriously, I have more morals than that. So I have to work forever, probably.
You're mad because you don't want to provide to a woman, or you can't provide to a woman, so you're mad that other men are doing it and making you look bad in a way. Like, I'm sorry, but it's literally the men that want to be treated like princesses that are the ones saying this kind of stuff.
My ex-boyfriend goes to the same gym as me, and I just saw his truck. How can you still not afford a $300 bumper? You have not had a front bumper since 2023, I think. What are we doing? Okay, what are we doing?
Gentlemen, I want you to remember that when you're taking a shower and your hot water suddenly turns cold, it's because somebody else is using your hot water. And I'm not just talking about water, am I?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought us texting every day meant that you were interested. My bad. Like, good morning texts, texting all day, checking in, and then it's all of a sudden, I'm just not looking for anything serious right now. I'm sorry, what exactly did you think we were doing? Anyways, y'all, I hope the next girl or guy that you talk to or meet is obsessed with you, because I guess that's the only way to tell now.
This guy made a post talking about, if $25 is too much for you to eat, you're too big for me. And I commented and I said, oh, good for you, King. Set your boundaries. As long as you're sending money, like 25 is enough. And he goes, no, I'm talking about in general. I'm not speaking about me. And I said, oh, I'm sorry. If you're broke, just say that, baby.
So ladies, you might not like what I'm about to say right now, but I need for you to listen. Ladies, if you have a man that gets up and goes to work every day and provides and contributes to the household, make sure that that man has a peaceful environment to come home to. Our men go through so much in the outside world that we don't know about, and when they come home, they just want to have a place of peace. It's our job to set the tone in our homes, to provide that warmth, to provide that love. Okay, I get it. We all get a little irritated and frustrated with the things that our spouses do, but just remember that you have a man that's actually trying. Okay, motivate him, encourage, don't nag him and tear him down and emasculate him. Let him know that he's appreciated.
What's going on, fellas? Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below. Let's get back to the video.
When the people come out at the start, like, you know, when you're at a concert, there's like an opener and everyone's just talking in front of them and they're like, hey.
Sometimes I love a good support act. When I went to see the Black Eyed Peas in 2008, throwback.
Whoa.
Rihanna was the support act.
Whoa.
Maybe it was 2004. It was early 90s anyway.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's how early in her career. Well, she was supporting the Black Eyed Peas. Like, Rihanna was lower on the bill than Fergie.
Do you understand why guys would have a problem with a woman with a high body count, though? Do you understand the logic behind it?
I think it's insecurity. Do they really want to have a woman that is just a virgin? Because she's not gonna be good and she's gonna have no experience.
They don't need you to be good, though.
That's so boring. Isn't that
It's
boring?
not boring.
That's so boring.
I'll tell you what,
That's
it's not
so
boring.
it just sounds transactional to me.
Guys that are alpha guys that want to be, head of household and consider themselves leaders and want to, provide for their women, they don't find it unattractive that a woman would have inexperience, because they feel like, what's going to make that experience in the bedroom so powerful is not that she can bounce off the walls or knows all these tricks or knows all these things and look, she's doing something like out of a porno. That's not what's appealing to them. What's appealing is that she's really excited to be there for him. She's present, she's loyal, she's committed, and he doesn't need her to be an acrobat. He just needs her to be loyal.
Well, I'm keeping the house, the car, and the business. You can keep the kids cause they definitely don't look like me.
Oh yeah, more of this. So much more of this. Keep holding women accountable, but hold them accountable for their grimy trash panda behavior with Mickey Mouse telling them that they ain't. More.
I'm really curious. How do we find quality men? Because these men on dating apps just aren't cutting it. And I don't even feel like I'm being picky. Like, I'm really expecting the bare minimum here. And yet, nothing. Oh, Megan, just meet someone in person. If only it were that easy. Megan, what about like your guy friends? I love them, don't get me wrong. I love them. There's just no romance there. hear me out. What about one of your other friends setting you up on a date with someone that they know? Believe it or not, I've even tried that. I've even tried like some of my parents' friends if they know anyone. Girl, what about TikTok? Oh my gosh, yes, TikTok. Why haven't I ever thought of that? Tried that 2 different times, didn't work out, too far away. They also, I think, thought that they knew everything about me already, which was very weird and uncomfy.
You guys want to see one of the best things I've seen in a very long time? Here it is.
He said regular girls like chocolate covered strawberries, but my wife was like, am I wrong? Deviled eggs. But am I wrong? No.
Between that woman's giggles and that cat agreeing with her meowing and the way that the husband's voice just almost squeaked a little bit when he said, am I wrong? That to me right there is true love, because to be loved is to be known. And that man, he knows his wife. I wholeheartedly believe that that is the type of relationship dynamic that we should all strive for.
So you have 13 men on your roster.
And you know what's even crazier? She's gonna ask each and every one of those motherfuckers to only be loyal to her. I kid you not. This world is crazy, bro.
And so you, see them each once a month or something, or?
Basically, you're like whenever I want to.
In a given week, on average, how many dates are you going on?
Say probably like 5.
Why aren't men willing to pursue, they'll say? Well, gee, maybe it's because I'm probably one of 13 trying to get this woman.
Is each date with different men?
Yes, sometimes the same men.
And you don't sleep with any of them?
I'm not giving the cookie just for anyone.
God, these are simping hard.
Make them wait.
How long do you make them wait?
Whenever I want.
And that's why she's not yours, it's just your turn.
Now we know.
And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe!
I've seen multiple videos going around where a woman is saying that whenever she brings up an issue, men turn it around on themselves. And all I'm hearing from these types of videos is that women's feelings are valid, but men's aren't. And a lot of us know that men's feelings aren't taken seriously in general. But with all these people making these videos, my question for you is, when is the appropriate time for a man to bring up what he's going through or his feelings? Because is there one? Doesn't seem like it. Because anytime a man brings up anything, it's the wrong time. Because he's supposed to be focused on what you're going through. We tell men we want them to speak up and be vulnerable, but every time they do, we shut them down. And sometimes men simply point out their issues in that moment because a lot of conflicts are two-sided. Is he supposed to just sit back and agree with everything you're saying and not defend himself or bring up the issues he's having in that moment? As a woman, you cannot expect men to have a real healthy relationship with you, but also shut them down every time they bring something up.
The larger issue isn't that women want to be impressed, it's that they want to be impressed by gesture and not the man. Ooh. It's like 300 on the bill. Good. Any dude with money can 300 on the bill, or any dude that's desperate enough to fake it. Yeah. Yeah. I can't. You can't fake generosity. You can't fake humility. You can't fake service. You can't fake leadership. You can only like put up a charade so long until shorty realize none of those things. But it's like, rather than look at the intangibles, because I ain't gonna lie, I personally got offended because they put coffee dates on there. I'm gonna give away one of my plays, I'm gonna give away one of my all-day date plays. It's a play that doesn't miss. Super date me. Coffee, museum, bar.
I just got wet.
And no, it's coffee, museum, lunch, bar. You owe food if you got somebody out that long. But check me out, bruh. Coffee dates strip people down. Yes, you may feel like you're getting a cheap experience. That's the point, because no one can hide behind money. I can't hide behind how much money I make. You can't hide behind how much money you put into your appearance. Both of us have to actually show up at the table as human beings. We have to engage one another. We have to have a real conversation.
This food looks so good. Oh my god.
You ever get off your phone?
I was just trying to make the video.
The man was not afraid to ask the bold question, and I don't blame him because I think he's valid in asking this if she's been on her phone on the first date. When the whole purpose of a first date is for him to show interest in you, he's taken you on this date. He's planned it. He's put in effort. He's put in resources, and there you are sitting on your phone and you're not getting to know him. And I think that man is fully justified in speaking out against that because it really is just rude. And there you are on a screen collecting content for your social media. I mean, it's one thing to be in a relationship and do this because yes, I will take photos of my food. I love doing that and I will post it on my stories on Instagram. But would I have ever done that on a first date? Absolutely not. I don't think I had my phone out for 1 second on my first date with my husband. So if you're on a first date with a woman and she does this, just call it a day, wrap it up, call her out if you want to or not, but just know that this is not going to be worth your time.
The entitlement of a lot of these modern women is really crazy out here, man. Really is. I mean, you have a lot of women that they first of all, they're not bringing anything to the table, and they're not trying to bring anything to the table. They're talking about all the things that they deserve, what they require, what a man's got to have. But what do you have? When are you going to reciprocate? What are your offerings? What can you provide? Men are seeing that the answer in so many ways and in so many situations is nothing. And they're deciding, well, she's cute. She's actually very, very pretty. But I think long term, this isn't going to work.
A man has 2 minutes to offer you something in a social setting. So if you're out at a bar or a lounge and he approaches you, within 2 minutes of that conversation, he needs to be offering you a drink, a seat, an appetizer, $1 million, something.
Girl, what? What the is you offering some coochie? Because I'm a little confused. In 2 minutes, y'all must be at a brothel.
Otherwise, you're just listening to him give a TED Talk. He's giving a seminar, babe, at your expense. Congratulations. You just sat there and heard about his childhood traumas for free. Are you a therapist, babe?
Girl, what? So we don't get to know people no more. We just automatically go for the pockets. Like, we just automatically entitled to a gift from a man, even if he don't know our last name.
I didn't know. Do you take Medicaid? I didn't know. That's crazy. Couldn't be me. Your time and attention is valuable. He needs to honor that. Remember, you don't approach a goddess without a gift.
And y'all be wondering why nobody approach y'all or nothing. Y'all be thinking people intimidated. When actuality, they not intimidated. They just ain't got time for the bullshit.
Is it possible to be too fit? Like, can you be too fit and that creates a low value image?
Does that even make sense?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking you.
How old are you?
I'm 30.
Can a man have too much money?
No. At a point, money can create some issues that I'm not sure.
Money can create issues?
Yes, it can create some issue. At a certain point, it's a very, very high level, but...
Really? What number?
I'm thinking once you get into the billions.
You date billionaires?
No. I don't date billionaires, no.
Why are you deflecting like that?
Oh, I guess I didn't realize the question. What? So, okay. This is what I essentially called in for is because I can give you my rundown. I'm 30 years old. I have no children. I've never been married.
So why do you want to get married?
I do enjoy companionship and
God damn!
Oh, not a dog.
These messages literally perpetuate the problem that our society faces with dating, relationships, and loneliness. If we are telling other people to isolate and to not be in relationship and to protect our hearts from being vulnerable, from putting ourselves out there, if we're trying to create conditions that are the most optimal ways to live, where we never get hurt, we never face rejection, we are literally never going to grow, build resilience, and build the skill sets to regulate our own emotions. And that is literally what life is about. It's learning how to regulate your emotions, because 99% of things in life we cannot control for and we cannot predict. So what you've got to focus on is how do you create a sense of inner joy and inner peace despite what's going around you. So staying single and isolating yourself from relationships that are beautiful and like foundational to human like the human experience, that doesn't increase your peace. That actually just makes you more depressed because humans are wired to connect. And frankly, we shouldn't be outsourcing our peace onto anything or anyone else. Like, you need to learn how to create that for yourself and create your own sense of joy and internal feelings of joy. So it's comments like these that are deeply troubling to see and are really not helping anyone.
How very sad. And I don't believe that most reasonable people could even begin to understand the true level of actual obsession that a person would have to hold in their hearts in order to be able to truly disdain a group of people so much that they would actually wish misery, grief, and despair upon them on a daily basis. That takes a whole new level of energy of hatred. It really does. And then to go so far as to not only make it a goal to inflict that upon members of the group themselves, but to encourage others to do it as well. There has to be something fundamentally in error with that particular thought process that would actually encourage the spreading of hatred and misery. But I understand it's easier to do so. It's harder to do the right thing of spreading understanding, joy, and even happiness, because that actually takes work.
As y'all know, I am married. I even got my husband's name tattooed on me. And the one thing about me, don't come for me, but the one thing that is my pet peeve in my marriage is do not call my husband by his name. And what I mean by that is y'all gotta be like, oh, it's his name. No, I mean his name, like his full name. Don't be like, Joshua. It's Josh to you. It's Joshua to me because I am his wife. Like, I can be like, Joshua. I can put the little Joshua, like, Joshua, listen to me. You don't be like, I hate when I like go places and like people are like, oh, your name is Joshua? No. It's Josh to you. You could say, hey, Josh. You see how that sounds? Casual, respectful. Joshua is for me. Me only. Me. Nobody else is allowed to call him Joshua, not even his mother.
What do you think she'd do if we were like, fine, we won't call him Joshua. We'll call him Daddy. I'm kidding. If my husband is watching right now, I'm definitely kidding. That would be diabolical, though. In all seriousness, I do not think that his mother gave him that name for it to be gate-kept by his future wife. This is weird behavior. If a woman calling your husband by his government name is enough to make you crash out, I just know that there is nothing secure or chill about you. I already know this man's location is tracked at all times. Messages audited. No female contacts allowed in the phone. And anyway, she Streisand affected herself to because all the girls in the comments now are like, hey, so I just DM'd Joshua how his day was, or hey, I just commented on one of Joshua's pictures. Ladies, that is a masterclass in how to play yourself. Don't take notes.
I want a man 6'4", 6'2" is fine. Or like a retired NBA player.
NBA player?
I just want somebody, like I want his life to be the Bible. Like I just want somebody who's so obsessed with the Bible and so obsessed with Jesus and who understands and like we said, like who can teach us things.
Yeah.
Like I want my dude to speak in tongues and have tattoos.
I just want a good man. Like a nice classic man. I want somebody who will literally protect me and beat someone's butt if they need to, but also will sit there with compassion and just like a good-hearted man.
That's what a true man is. There has to be that dichotomy. It's the same thing with feminine women too. There's always a dichotomy, but there's a softness and a strength. And for men, being masculine is being able to beat someone's butt, you know, maybe not physically, but like being a protector and like doing what he needs to do to protect his family, but then also being soft enough to like be able to tend to his wife's feelings and like to be a good loving father to his kids. Like there's gotta be that dichotomy.
Where are all the good men? Well, I'm sorry to tell you this, ladies, but they're done. They've walked away from today's modern women. They're done with dating, done with marriage, done with relationships. And no, ladies, it's not because they're scared, like you all are telling each other is the case. No, the real reason they're leaving is because they don't see a point in relationships anymore. Because there is no point in relationships for today's men. They're expected to give while getting nothing in return. They're told that they need to honor, respect, and provide for women while never seeing it reciprocated to them in any way. They've been told time and again that they aren't needed, aren't wanted, aren't necessary and that they should just go away and leave women alone. And ladies, we've heard you loud and clear. We've said, fine, if that's what you want, we're going to give it to you. And that, ladies, is where these good men are, off doing their own thing and enjoying life, because they are done dealing with the drama, narcissism, and insane expectations most of you have. Men are done with never being acknowledged, let alone appreciated for all that they do. So if you're wondering why all the men have walked away, there's your reasons.
And the receipts are out there. The proof is out there. You was out there playing games. All that stuff that modern women was posted 10, 15 years ago about how they didn't need men, how men are trash, how y'all got options, I'm strong and independent, I don't need no man. It's all still online. It's all still online. Same women posting about, I ain't lonely. I'm happier than I've ever been. Now those same women out here posting about, I'm lonely. I'm not happy. I need a good man. I don't understand why I'm single. The internet's got receipts. The internet is forever. Men keep on trying to tell you that. And men, remember what you said.
If we want to attract better, we have to be better. But that means we have to understand that that person in the mirror, is at the pinpoint of all of our pain. We have allowed ourselves to have the experiences that we had in the past. We have allowed ourselves to be talked down to. We have allowed our triggers to make us fumble a good man or a good situation. We have allowed our false and inflated sense of ego and options to make us think that we're ready to give up a good situation because this famous celebrity is liking my stuff on Instagram. People have to be real with themselves. We really don't have as many options as we think we do. They'll smash you, especially as a woman. Oh my God, yeah, you can get on the boat. Yeah, you can get on the yacht. Yeah, you can get a bag. You're gonna get smashed and then you're gonna get dashed. And if that's what you want, do that. But if it's not what you want, then you have to do different, which means you have to have compassion inside of your own healing as well, because it doesn't necessarily always feel good to be like, I really am the drama. Like, it's really me for real. But there's power in being able to say, it's me for real, because the only thing I have control over is me. I have control over myself.
And this is why men are not committing. Listen to this.
I'm gonna call like the third guy on my list and just get his ass to PP. I'm gonna tell him that I was emotional because that's emotional. Are you really? First of all, I'm using topology, okay? T13. This shit's good. Oh, it feels so good on my skin. Oh my God. As good as it feels when they send money. Okay. A man's value is not attached to his money, obviously, but I'm not here to perform for you. You're the one auditioning, so your job is to give me what I want, because what you want is to procreate with me at the end of the day. You want my coochie hoochie. You gotta earn my coochie hoochie. Okay? You gotta earn it. And I'm not giving you access. Why would I give you access? What is this? I don't know. Club? You think you can just pay $20 cover fee and then you get in and you can just walk on any floor? No. This isn't even a country club. This is a different type of club. Okay, this is an exclusive club. You don't get to come in here. No. First of all, we don't accept applications. All right, I will say that we do.
You see how insufferable and annoying she is. And this is what, these are the choices for you, gentlemen, okay? Observe, gentlemen, use with the proper head, okay? Don't use your downstairs head, okay? This modern Western liberal woman, this is clown behavior, while her sitting there put makeup on. You cannot make this up, okay?
Oh, it's a skit. Oh, it's a joke. These are too real for what actually happens in relationships. Women tend to have the most say in them, deems what's okay and what isn't, and nothing men do is ever good enough. And for the women that say, oh, I don't want to be your mom, I don't want to do this or that for you, don't act like this. Because then you put men in a state where they're constantly waiting for you to either accept or reject their efforts. Instead of him taking the lead, making decisions for you. If you want a man to lead, you take his views seriously and his decisions seriously. And this doesn't mean you can never disagree with him. He shouldn't always have to feel like he's on trial for everything that he does. Whether he vacuumed the floor or did the budget or made plans for the kids, whatever he does. This type of thing is why this behavior gets normalized in a lot of relationships, and then it plays out long term just like this. It's one thing to discuss things with your partner before making a choice, especially a big one, but he shouldn't have to feel like he's performing for you or that his judgment isn't trusted in the relationship.
Is there just a shortage of hot men, or like what the is going on? I live in Los Angeles. This is where men are supposed to be hot. This is where people are supposed to be hot. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. Remember in the 90s when you could see like any show, any teen drama, any sitcom, and like there were at least a couple good hot, I mean like actually hot, I mean like jawlines, I mean like faces you hadn't seen, I mean like piercing eyes, big lashes, I mean like bodies, I mean like despite what it might seem like, I love men, okay? I love them. I think they're so delicious. I think they're so yum when they actually are. But I feel like we're living in a time that's just, what is going on? And everywhere I go, women, stunning, beautiful, incredible, no notes, beautiful, stunning. They don't even look alike. They all look so good, so good. And here I am, a raging bisexual, and yet I love men. They're so yum. I think they're so delicious. When I can find one, okay? And listen, if I find a man, if I find an attractive man that I see that I'm like, that is a hot man. He's either attached to a partner, a woman, or attached to a partner, a man, or insufferable to speak to. I mean, oh my God. Oh my God. There's no subject matter that actually intersects in terms of what we're interested in. And I just don't understand. I work in alcohol. I'm in bars literally for my job. I am in bars by myself 4 times a week at minimum. And I look around all the time and I think, is this what we have? Is this what we have? And honestly, it wouldn't bother me if more men had like great personalities or were fun or exciting or like offered some kind of rhetoric that was interesting, but oh my God! Oh my God! We want to like you so bad. We want to like you so bad. Please make it easier on us, okay? That's my PSA.
After I said I would require a deposit to take me on a date to cover my date preparation costs, I'm now working with an app developer to make this a reality. This is actually happening. We are building the app. I'm not even exaggerating when I tell you this is the best dating app you have ever seen, because there is a clear difference here where the woman can set the deposit rate and the man can pay for her date preparation costs. So as a woman, you're going to walk into the date already so happy, and that's going to lead to a better date and a better connection, and that gives the man a better chance of succeeding in courting you.
Oh no, who's gonna tell her? Fine, I will. This is not a new kind of app, okay? This is out there, and lots of websites are out there that do the same thing. It is actually one of the oldest professions. And the bottom line is that I don't care how you cover it up as some sort of new age dating app. Every man and every woman that signs up for this, they know what they're signing up for. A man is paying a woman for certain goods and services. That's what it is, bottom line. And all this is giving other reasoning, like the cost of being able to get ready and to pay for your childcare. It is all just a cover for you wanting to be compensated. I said what I said.
I hate a lustful guy, like.
A lustful?
Yes, like you overly horny, or you just so anxious
too horny.
See what it's about. Like, I just feel like just calm down, just vibe. Like,
so you don't want hold on, you don't want a man to want to have sex with you.
That's cool, but it's to an extent. Like, you first meet.
Do you like gay men?
I never said that. I do.
So the man that wants to have sex with you is irritating.
Yes.
Then you like men. Then you like gay boys. You telling me that you don't like me because I want to fuck you. You don't like me because I want to drop on you and not Tony. You don't like me because I want to bend you up like a pretzel and he don't want to get his back bent up like a pretzel. And they wonder why they end up with these down low ass niggas. Because they actually want to fuck y'all. Say he's so lustful, I don't want to deal with that anymore. Yeah, well go get you a Daquan. Cross-dressing that he ain't never gonna want to fuck you.
Elaborate? Can I elaborate?
Of course.
What I'm saying is, you don't have to be too anxious, but we all grown. It's a thing. It's gonna come. When you, what I'm saying is, get to know a. It's not always about. We all know that's gonna come. You first meet me, you touch my leg, you all on. That's cool and all, but that, what's my name? What I like to eat? Open the door, like all that freaky fuck.
You got some nice legs, nigga. I'm a man. You done oiled them motherfuckers up all good. All shiny as hell. You know what that blueberry outfit, nigga? I'm trying to pop that berry. I want to drink her noni juice. Ugly money. You should have been that in. That's your fault. That's my fault. You gonna come in here looking good and I ain't supposed to want to crack her like some crab legs. Ugly money.
You're right, you got a point. You got a point.
Booty was everywhere. You done spent all that time looking good and I ain't supposed to like it? That ugly money.
Of course you do.
Say it like gay men without saying like it.
Regular,
that ugly money. And them been on that blue outfit.
If that's regular, what's a turn-up night? Oh my goodness.
We gonna see Saturday at the birthday.
Hey, at the birthday party.
She got to stay far away from me because I might be a little too lustful.
Hey,
oh my God, he's a show. What is he doing? Why he keep looking at me like that? Ugly money. Why is he pulling out his phone on the Cash App looking at me? He just over that with a green screen like, what the fuck that supposed to be?
And you're not financially asking it.
Hey. Ugly money. Okay, Essence, I think you got another pet peeve for black men. Ugly money. Essence, what makes black men sassy in 2026?
Man, I don't know. I love black men. I'm serious. I truly do.
Right.
I just think in general, like, just communication is lacking between us. Like, that's probably
so. The fact that he communicates, he's sassy.
No, I'm not saying sassy. I'm just saying like communicate in general. Like use your words. You know, challenge yourself.
Use your words to do what?
To express.
Your communication is off. You're the problem. You trying to explain yourself is the problem. Sat there and waited for 45 minutes for you to explain what the he was talking about. You still couldn't articulate yourself with a proper vernacular. Your communication is off. We didn't know what the she was talking about. Communicate. I mean, I just gotta use your, you know what I'm saying? Ugly money.
Go pull out your SAT.
I'm even trying to tell you guys at this point.
A lot of these modern women, they watch too much TV, too many dating shows, too many talk shows, too many movies. They read too many books where it's fiction. It's a lot of fantasy. It's a lot of delusion. And they begin taking advice from these types of things. They take advice from their homegirls. But they don't really understand that their homegirls are single too. Their homegirls are single too. You're all single. You're all struggling. You don't have it figured out either. So why are you listening to somebody that doesn't have it figured out? It's like asking directions. Somebody who's lost, which modern women are, completely lost. Just going in circles together. Just lost together, right? So at some point in time, I know you guys like to think that you have it all together, but maybe stop listening to people who suck at dating just like you do.
When I am committed, I don't know how to not show up in the most powerful way for my man. Like that whole pullback thing. And my therapist told me, he's like, Sarah, stop acting like a wife to these men that are not showing up as a husband. Yeah. I said, well, what is the difference between a wife and a girlfriend? Because realistically speaking, if the only thing that changes is that we made a commitment under God and that we signed a legal paper, what's the difference?
There are distinct differences.
What would you say those are?
Okay, first of all, for someone else that needs to be taught this.
Yes.
For a girlfriend, there are boundaries that you need to put in place, right?
Yeah.
You're not sharing finances.
Agreed.
As a girlfriend. He doesn't get to dictate, to have an opinion, and you get to choose to respect that.
Yeah.
But he doesn't get to make certain demands.
This is true.
You know? As a girlfriend, am I exclusive yet? If I am, prove it to me.
Right. This is true.
You don't get to have exclusivity without
no commitment.
A plan.
Yes.
Sir, I need to know your plan.
Yes.
Not just a commitment. Okay, how long you think you can keep me off the market? Without a plan,
right?
Without prove it to me.
Yeah,
I'm from the show me state.
Yes,
and I understand my value.
Yes.
So unless you are coming and you are serious about taking me off the market, I'm still there.
Yeah.
If you are spending more time preparing for this so-called career than you are for a husband, that's what you're going to get. Newsflash. 20% of women have careers. 80% of women have jobs. And even in that 20%, you got to remember 75% of women make $50,000 or less in our community. And the fact that so many modern women are more prepared to go it alone and struggle. Modern women are prepared to do everything by themselves and think about self above everything else. Ask the typical modern woman how something's going to happen, and it bothers most modern women to admit they need a man. Well, let me be the first one to tell you, unless you're going to make $80,000 or more in Dallas, Houston, Austin, San Antonio, and you're going to invest it wisely and not touch it, you need a man. You need a man because you won't make enough money to live. We've done this example countless times. Modern women are not prepared. Modern women are simply not prepared. They're not prepared. They're not preparing. And honestly, they think they have time. Modern women think they have time to prepare later on. Winter is coming. And winter is here.
But men hate women. Okay? Men hate women.
No, most of them actually don't, but go on.
Even the ones that tell you they love you hate you.
Sure they do. It's really genuinely amazing how many women have actually convinced themselves that all men hate women. It's absolutely astounding. But in a way, they have to be convinced of this because otherwise they couldn't justify their own bad behaviors against most men in general.
The reason that it's so hard for both men and women to conceptualize that this is true is that you're trying to think of hate with the same amount of effort from both genders.
This ought to be good.
When women hate men, it takes so much energy. We have to organize. We have to get together. We have to protest. We have to form movements. It takes decades and millennia and entire lifetimes for women to truly hate men.
Well, that's quite a statement. They're basically saying that in order for women to hate men, they need to be organized. I guess I've never heard of personal hatred.
For men to hate women, all they have to do is ignore you. That's it. All they have to do is go on about their regular lives. They can passively just simply not think of you or only think of you when they want something from you.
Really? So ignoring someone is the exact same as hating them now. Which dictionary is that in, by the way?
Because for men to not hate women, they would need to exert the same amount of energy that we spend hating you.
Goodness. Please do some stretching because all of this reaching is really going to end up with someone pulling something.
So yeah, men hate women. Men hate women in their sleep. Tell me I'm wrong.
Happily. But I'm fairly certain I already did that.
How did you know I was the one?
Can I tell the real answer?
Give it to me.
Because we have been friends. I feel like you have seen every version of me, like the worst versions of me. And you've always still been there and like chose me and reinforced and like encouraged and uplifted and whatever it may have been. Because I feel like for me, I'm the kind of person that I don't have bad days often, but when I do, I'm really heavy. Mm-hmm. And even when I was traveling and was hitting the fan or when like any of the things that were happening, you've always been like a place of solace for me. And the fact that I can literally talk to you about anything and you've never judged me, you've never wronged me, you've never tried to shape me. I just trust you. I think that we're obviously learning this new version of us, but I chose you because in my past, I've always just powerfully chosen, and I'm like, I can build the love. Love is easy. Love is great. And then I get in those relationships and it's like, okay, I'm choosing this person, but then over time it's like, I don't want to be with this person. And with you, I powerfully chose you and I already love you. I feel like as long as we stay in alignment, like it's kind of giving untouchable. It's giving like I actually like you and love you. And I just pray that we stay in this version of us and evolve inside of this, a new version of us that's like, that, because I really do feel like we have something special, because I feel like we have a great foundation. I actually feel like we kind of started how my parents started. That's a really long answer.
It's a good answer though.
It is.
It's genuine.
It's honest. Yeah.
It absolutely amazes me that in today's society, how many men will sit back and watch a woman load shavings and feed onto the bed of her truck and not offer assistance. Like, what happened? What happened? Where did we go wrong? I don't know. Do I need help? No, I don't.
Let's just call it what it is. These women treated men so poorly that these men said, do it yourself. Not only that is the amount of men that actively have tried to help women and they turn around and look at them like, ew, I don't need your help. I can do it myself. How many times have men taken women on dates and tried to get the car door and she looks at him like with a nasty attitude and says she can get her own door? Women literally treated men so poorly that they have chosen their peace over trying to help women. This doesn't even include the amount of women that get offended if a man tries to help a woman. She'll turn around and be like, oh, you're only helping me because I'm a woman. So now she's offended. Now it's an awkward situation, even though he's trying to be a gentleman. Again, women have set the standard and now they can't stand it. Not only that, let's not forget the amount of women with inflated egos that think that every man that is talking to them or even trying to help them is somehow attracted to them, to them in any kind of way, and that means that he's hitting on her. Why would a man risk being looked at as a creep or inappropriate when he's just trying to help? And the majority of women that don't trust men to be good people or gentlemanlike is the reason why men said it. If I'm a good man and I genuinely want to help you and you're going to turn around and be a nasty, disgusting human being, why would I continue to help you? And that's kind of where we are right now. That doesn't even get into the amount of delusional women that turn it into something way, way worse, where they start false allegations or he looked at her or touched her inappropriately. The list goes on. And at the end of the day, women chose equality, and you don't get to nitpick and choose when to use equality and when you don't. Either you're going to be full in and you can do everything yourself, or you're going to accept that you still need men and treat them accordingly. Okay, bye.
You're either in love or you're being swindled.
Here's how this woman views dating. I'll let her explain.
So this is our dating chart. You're either in love or you're being swindled, and you're either having fun or you're bored as hell.
So it's fun versus bored, and then it's in love versus being deceived, I guess? And of course, there's no indication of like, is this a good idea? Is it good for you? Are there any metrics by which you're measuring these things? And then, do the men you're dating have any feelings about the situation besides, I guess, swindling is an emotion? Let's see how they use this to make decisions.
So if you find somebody and you're in love and you're having fun, you marry them.
Oh, that explains this. So according to her, fun plus love equals marriage, and we don't need to know anything else.
Yeah, I do.
If you're having fun, but they're swindling you, they're a fuckboy.
So they seem to have figured this out. Good.
Yep, facts.
If they're swindling you and you're bored,
get out.
Get out of here. Just go.
Okay, so then swindle plus fun equals stay, so then they have not figured this out.
And if you're in love with them and they're boring, if they're hot and it's rich, it's okay.
Now I know where all those women went. Okay, after 3 weeks, be rich.
But if they're not that, then again, ignore them.
Okay, some things are falling into place. If not hot, rich, love, then ignore.
Yeah, stay for the money, leave if they're not.
And Maria, where would you place yourself? I would put myself in love, having fun. They are having fun, but in lust. So that sucks for me.
I'm being Tinder swindled and kind of bored.
So there you have it, a room full of women agreeing that these are the choices that they have and not, I also found this gem in the comments. So I thought I would help out here, and I created the Women's Cubic Dating Decision Matrix, the WOQ for short, that's catchy. I have preserved the love to swindle axis, and I kept fun, more, and less. And I thought I would include a third variable. Is this a good idea? That expands the square to 8 cubes, and smart is going to be towards the front. So these girls said that if you're in love and having fun, then you should get married, and I want you to consider whether or not that's a good or a bad idea, because if it's not, then maybe you shouldn't do that. I'm going to call that the don't box. Of course, if you're having fun, love, and it is a good idea, then go for it. Now, I know this is crazy, but I'm going to add the entire swindle volume to the don't list. It's very rare for it to be smart to get swindled. That leaves just 2 cubes, the boring love area. I'm gonna recommend against stupid boring love, that sounds bad. That leaves just smart, boring love. I'm gonna create a third category for that, reconsider. You may remember she said only if he's rich and hot, which I guess can be boring. If you want money and looks and excitement, you're gonna be looking for guys who are just really busy. So even if you think this is you, even she's not getting all of his attention. Fun, rich, hot love doesn't always work out. This is the guys who are busy back here. If you're optimizing for fun, that's going to create this excitement chaser pattern where when you get bored, you're going to drop someone and leave for someone more fun. Those are measurements of overall excitement. And fun guys are pretty busy, so when you ask for commitment, he's probably just gonna say no and bring someone else on board, and you're gonna be in this repeating pattern of being swindled. So here again is excitement plotted against time in a stability-optimized relationship. This right here is being bored, and this right here is a fight. And that would be the reconsider option. Just think about what happens later if you choose boring instead of excitement. Hope that helps.
You're either in love or you're being swindled.
A lot of these modern women actually have had relationships, successful relationships. Honestly, whether it's successful or not, they've had relationships. And instead of learning and building off of those relationships on what not to do, they've continued to stay in the mindset of toxicity. And they keep on going back to the person that's wasting their time. They keep on finding the man that's wasting their time. Oh man, I can continue to do whatever I want. I'm young. I'm just dating. I'm doing it all for the plot. My ex called me at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I ran back to him and he knocked me down and left me outside. I had to walk myself out to the car. And you keep on doing that. And you not only take that attitude with your ex, but you take that attitude outside when you meet a man in the club, and then you meet a man in a bar, and then you meet a man at work, and then you meet a man at happy hour. And all of a sudden your body count is racking up because you won't be disciplined. You won't quit doing what you're not supposed to be doing. And then you're going to try to take that attitude and a man is going to ask you about it. What have you been up to? You're going to get mad. Oh, that's none of your business. My past is none of your business. Well, my money is none of your business. My bank account is my assets, none of your business.